Yo, this is me from another life. I just want to tell you guys I'm here to say, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Y'all see me working hard, putting the work in the content. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you also follow me, twitch.tv/dprofit24. It's up there, but yeah, man, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Summons, tips, tricks, guides. When you say you want to see it, I do it, and then I don't see y'all there. I'm just wondering, like, you feel me? Twitch.tv/dprofit24, man. I hope to see you guys in the video. What's going on? Back played in the game. What your boy the Prophet? Hey, yo, man, listen. I'ma need you guys, I'ma count on you guys to share this video. Use this as a guide. I'm gonna try and compact as many tips that you guys need. This is a beginners to intermediate to in-game guide. Like, pretty much everything's going to be covered. I already did a video about artifacts. I'll do another one a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Genshin Impact Beginner's Guide. This is the first thing that we're going to talk about. One of the most important things about this game is understanding the summoning system. So I'm going to break down everything for you right now as regard to the summoning system as quickly as I can. So first of all, starting, there are 3 separate banners with 3 separate pities, okay? And your pity is your guaranteed 5-star. There are 2 types of pity. Guaranteed pity, which is 100%, and then your consolidated pity or your soft pity. And for your standard character banner, your soft pity is 75. Your guaranteed character 5-star is 90. For the weapon banner, your guaranteed pity is 80. Your soft pity is about 65. And for the standard banner, which this has 5-star characters and weapons, there's absolutely no difference. There's no way to tell on this banner. Your luck is completely wild, okay? So you really never want to use Primo Gems on this banner. You just want to use your Acquaint Fates. And you'll see that your Intertwined Fates are shared between the Character Event Wish banner and the Weapon Event Wish banner, okay? What your pity is it tells you that there's a 50% chance to get this rate up banner character on this banner, right? And their rate up 4 stars as well. 50% of your 4 stars will be one of these 3. So 5-star pity and 4-star pity work the same, but just different numbers, right? So it tells you right here that standard base probability is 0.6%, but consolidated probability, including your guarantee, is 1.6% guaranteed at a 5-star, okay? And that's once per 90 attempts, all right? So basically what this mathematically tells you is the more you summon towards 90, the closer you're getting to a guaranteed 5-star. So mathematically, it is proven in a test of 1 billion summons, 76 and 75 summons, you're roughly at an 80% chance to get that 5-star. So it's possible to go up to, you know, 78, 79, 80, but most of the time you won't have to go up to that far. If you have to go a lot further than that, then you're getting into the territory of shamefully unlucky, okay? So, and the thing is that if you pull one 5-star, if your first 5-star is not the rate up character, so let's say it's Mona, Dilu, Kaching, Chi-Chi, or Jean, your next 5-star on the character event wish is 100% guaranteed to be the banner 5-star. So there are some cases where you want to summon on this banner and you don't want a 5-star. You might want one of the rate up 4 stars, multiple constellations, or maybe you want their first copy. You don't want a 5-star. So if you get a 5-star, you're praying that you get one of these characters, Diluc, Kaching, or Jean, and then that way your next 5-star character is 100% guaranteed to be whatever banner character you do. And whether you want to beat Pity or not, let's just say you really want Zhao. If your first 5-star is Zhao, that means you beat Pity, you got massively lucky, you beat a 50-50 chance, and that means your next 5-star could be one of these characters or the banner. So if you get Zhao, maybe you don't get the next character. That's the thing. So that's why there's some cases where you might be summoning for a 4-star, but you might lose your pity because you got a 5-star and you beat the 50-50 chance. So just be aware of that. It happens with both banners. You can be summoning on this banner and get a random 5-star weapon, but then your next weapon is guaranteed to be whatever banner it is. If you're summoning on this, you're spending money, period, point blank, or you just have a specific character you just want to make very, very powerful. Never use Primo Gems on this. Save all of your fates and your Primo Gems for this banner. Every 2.5 months, you should have a guaranteed 5-star if you do your dailies every day with something like the Welcome Moon. If not, it's going to take a bit longer, and it does require you to be more patient and plan ahead for your next 5-star summons. Your adventure rank milestones. Okay, so every adventure rank you'll unlock certain things, and your adventure rank is your account progress, so your account rank. So when you first start out, the first few world ranks, you're going to get them just by running around, hitting some teleport points, and just listening to what Paimon says, following her around. Okay, all right, so you're going to get to adventure rank 5. You're going to get back to into Mondstadt, and essentially once you get to adventure rank 5, it's gonna tell you to claim your adventure rank rewards. You can do this for every single level. This is very important, what you're gonna want to be doing throughout every point of adventure rank. Okay, so you first start out, you're gonna get to about this point, adventure rank 5. You're gonna get a fate. This allows you to do a summon. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So get to 6, 7, 8. Once you get to adventure rank 8, you get ley lines. This is huge. Okay, ley lines are the key points on the map that you can do. They cost resin. Every time you use your resin, you're going to get 100 adventure rank for every 20. So there's some things that cost 40 adventure rank, you'll get 200. Something that costs 60, you'll get 300 adventure rank. So you get to level 8, you're going to start doing your ley lines as soon as you hit adventure rank 8, because at that point your resin is now it's going to cool down. If you just leave your resin capped, you're leaving adventure rank. Okay, so if you start out, get to adventure rank 8, by the time you use your resin, you'll almost be like adventure rank 10, literally just from using your free resin. Okay, and then you just continue the story, continue rank up. Once you get to AR 14, you'll unlock commissions and the dispatch system. Your commissions are very important. That's going to be Primo Gems every day. You get 10 Primo Gems per commission, and then you get a bonus once you complete them all, as well as adventure rank. 250 per commission, and then 500 adventure rank once your commissions are done. This is 1500 adventure rank a day. If you do all this in one day, you're going to get to like adventure rank 15. I'm telling you, you're going to get right to adventure rank 15. This is all elapsing in about 45 minutes. Get to adventure rank 15, then you get co-ops at adventure rank 16. And then you're essentially just going to be leveling yourself up. You're just going to level up. Once you get to adventure rank 20, this is pretty big. Before adventure rank 20, the max you can level a character to is level 20, okay? Once you get to adventure rank 25, you'll be able to raise your character to level 40. As soon as you can raise your character to level 40, this is when your mind switches to, okay, instead of just doing ley line to use my resin, I'm going to fight world bosses. Whatever character is your favorite character, or whatever character you're maining or you're using, you're going to fight that corresponding world boss. So Animo, if you're using Animo character, and like I said, you'll want to make sure you have at least one level 40 character to challenge them. Now mind you, whatever your main damage dealer is, level them up to level 40 as soon as you get to adventure rank 20. It should be very simple. You're going to get all the materials to do it as you play. Just level your main character up to level 40, then start doing these world bosses. That's going to make questing a lot easier. If you have one character on level 40, right to adventure rank, you're going to be stomping content. As long as you have a character adventure rank 20, before this point, you're going to be stomping content because everything is level under 20. So your gear, talents, none of that really matters. Once you get to about adventure rank 22, that's when you start unlocking the talent domains. These are very, very, very important. Your talent domains are your highest, most pure base of your DPS, which is your damage per second. Level 1 talents are anywhere from 40% per normal attack, but per charge attack it'll be like 65%. Then you get to level 6 or 7 talents and your numbers have tripled. So your talents are your very, very important. As soon as you get to AR 22, now your resin is going to ley lines, which it shouldn't be going to that as much. Hopefully by this time you have enough experience books, which that's what you should be farming pre AR 20. You don't need the more as much at that point. So you'll definitely have enough to level up your characters at this point, right? Makes sense, okay? So then once you get to 22, you're going to start going ley lines, world boss, talent books. Talent books are very important, okay? Now this all leads to you actually knowing what characters you've pulled. At this point, you're probably still gonna have 4-star characters unless you've re-rolled, which I would highly recommend re-rolling. That way you can just dump all your resources into one character. It might take you a few hours, might take you a day, but I'd rather take a day, get a 5-star character I can use, build them, be happy, and then continue to play the game, rather than wait till I get to about AR 30, which is when you're going to occur pity naturally around, right? So AR 22, farm your talent books. This is major, okay? Farm your talent domains. The talent domains rotate every day. It's different, and then there are 2 days a week where there are multiple in a day, okay? Same with weapon materials as well, right? All right, and then it goes to pretty much everything stays roughly the same until about adventure rank 25, okay? At this point, you can raise your characters to max level 50. That's pretty huge. And you're going to want to do your Ascension quest afterwards. See World Rank 2, level 30 for your Adventure rank. And you're going to get some Fates and some Summons and some more, okay? And once you get to Adventure rank 30, you are now able to have level 60 characters. And this is pretty massive, okay? At about this point, I would say you should start challenging Spiral Abyss up until you get to about the 5th floor, I believe. It requires you to only have one team, but after that, it's going to get a lot more difficult because you have to split your teams in 2, okay? But Spiral Abyss is definitely in-game. Don't worry too much about that right now, alrighty? Then you're going to get to a point where you're going to unlock some stuff, like you're going to unlock some regular domains just to get some regular stuff. I wouldn't bother with regular domains that cost resin right now unless they're talent domains because the rewards are not going to be that great. Ley lines are still going to be better for your pure experience and for pure more ley lines are going to be better at that as well. So at this point, you get level 35. You get another world rank ascension. Then you can have level 7 characters. Your world ranks, when they're the 5th level, you have to do a quest. So if for whatever reason you're not prepared to jump, you don't have to do the quest so far. But at that point, you're holding yourself back. Your drops are less rewarding, so it's always better to make that jump and then get those increased rewards, because most times at this point, as long as your character level matches the content, you are going to stomp, okay? 1 main character, 2 main characters. If you're using your resin every day for those experience, you will have more than enough to get 2 characters to max level. You will. It's a fact, okay? Trust me, I've done it. All right? So once you get to this point, your level matters, okay? Level 70 characters, go ahead, knock that out. Knock out your word ascension. Level 36, you get the second to last talent book ascensions. Talent books are going to get a lot harder at adventure rank 36, so you may want to start doing those talent books in co-op, but you'll still want to do them because they're going to help make your characters even more powerful, okay? And talents are gated as well. Mind you guys, as you're leveling up, you're using your resin, your story quests are going to get you up a lot as well, and a lot of your story quests are gated, okay, to adventure rank 18, adventure rank 20, adventure rank 24. So you have to use your resin anyways to progress, to finish your quest even faster, okay? Now you're to a point where you get to adventure rank 40. And now from your domains, you're able to get guaranteed 4-star drops. This is when you're going to want to step into your Crimson Witch domain, your Viridescent domain, your Thundering Fury domain. You know, this one you're going to want to step into them to acquire those 4-piece sets, because the 4-piece sets are massively powerful. You're not looking to get God tier gear, and by this point, you're not using any of your fragile resin. You save your fragile resin. You don't use any of it at all. until you get to venture rank 40. I would maybe use like 5 once you get to venture rank 40. But I would say you're going to have about 40 fragile resin saved by this point if you've done everything right and you get to AR 45. At this point, you can go crazy. Get your friends that are AR 45, AR 50, 55. They all do the same exact domains. Once you get to AR 45, domains are the same. So then you can jump into there, do co-op, and people are joining with level 90 characters that are buffed out, really, really powerful. Make sure you're adding friends as you play co-op to get you a list of people that are on your rank and on your level that log in and play daily. Very important. Once you get to this point, your whole account opens up. If you've done everything right, if you've leveled up your characters, if your talents are done on your main characters up to this point, you can free for all. If you've done your world bosses early, you can free for all and go crazy. Whatever domains, Viridescent, Crimson Witch, whatever domains that you want to do for your main DPS characters, I would at least do 10 fragile resin on each character a piece. So that's 20 out of your 40 right there. Just on 2 characters. After this point, you're going to want to just start letting your resin refill daily. And at this point, this is when you might want to be thinking about, okay, maybe that 50 gem refill isn't so bad if I already have decent characters, decent gear, and I just want to get my gear up a bit better, okay? At this point, you're in game, right? This is the pinnacle. Level 80 characters. Once you're at this point, you can pretty much clear, you should be able to get to at least floor 11 in Spiral Abyss, okay? So, but you do need 2 main damage dealers, though, to get to this point. In Spiral Abyss, at least. Then it's going to take you a long time. Now, the thing is, if all your condensed resin is saved, once you get to 45, you'll get to 46 in a day or 2. Promise you. You'll get to 46 in a day or 2. If you use like 20 fragile resin, you'll go straight from adventure rank 45 to 46. I'm telling you, like 2 days, you do your dailies both those days, you'll be to AR 46. After that, the quick progression stops. It's going to take you a few weeks to get from 46 to 47. So by this time, getting to adventure rank 50 is going to take you at least a month and a half after this. And this is with about a month of gameplay, okay? This isn't just going to happen overnight. This is with about a month of gameplay. Getting to adventure rank 45. Maybe a little bit more, okay? But about a month and a half, it's going to take you to get to about adventure rank 45. Doing everything every day, not using fragile resin, not refilling, about a month and a half, okay? I just did it, all right? Once you get to this point, you're in the end game, and so much of this can be broken down. If you are to this point, if you've made any of these mistakes, the main things are concentrate on your talents first. Get your characters, your main 2 damage dealers leveled up to your current world level. Everyone else can straggle. It doesn't matter. Never build your support characters any higher than level 70 unless you know why you're doing it. Once you get to AR 50, you can finally have level 90 characters and level 90 weapons. Once I get to AR 49, I would start prepping. You're going to need a lot of world boss materials, a lot of them, to ascend your character to the to get the gemstones for a character level ascension, okay? You're going to need a lot of them. As soon as I get to AR 48, I'm starting to pre-farm for my main 2 characters. My fragile resin, I probably would have about 15 at this point of my fragile resin. I'm making sure I save those for a rainy day. I'm never going down to 0 on my fragile resin because you never know what the game is going to bring out. The last 2 things that I want to say, level 90 is an investment trap. It costs the exact same amount of resin, time, and mora to get a character from level 80 to 90 as it does to go from 1 to 80. So it's a massive investment. And as long as you can just do the ascension to level 90, so get them to level 80, farm the stuff, and just leave them at level 80, your character is going to do crazy, insane amount of damage with the right artifacts, okay? So once you get to AR 55, this is the grandeur of account progression. At this point, every single time you beat a world boss, being Cryo Regis Vine, any of the Regis Vines, anything that costs 40 resin, you're going to at least get one guaranteed gold artifact. That also includes your weekly world bosses like the Violin, the Wolf Boss, and Child. So you will get one guaranteed gold artifact from them at AR 55. Once you get to AR 60, which no one's here yet, all of your venture rank gets converted into more, which is money. And we'll find out more about that once people get there. But it's going to take a long time. The game has not been out for 6 months yet. I am already at venture rank 55. So if you just pick this game up today, in 2 months, you could be at about adventure rank 45, okay? And then, like I said, if you do what I told you, you go from 45 to 46 in about a day or two. Then after that, it's going to start taking you about a week or two to get that next adventure rank. If you follow my tips, I promise you guys, you will have a god tier account. You can beat the hardest difficulty of this game, Spiral Abyss Floor 12, investing in the free-to-play units that you start off, and you never have to spend a dime, okay? So don't fall into the traps. I will say when it comes to packs and monetization, the Blessing of the Welkin Moon is without a doubt the best value. It's $5. You get 300 Genesis Crystals, which that's essentially almost 2 summons right there. And then every single day for 30 days, you're going to get 90 Primo Gems. So basically every 2 days you get a single. With this value in about the month, you're going to get roughly 2 multis, okay? So the first time you buy your packs, you get a double price. So you see here, that's double, that's doubled, that's doubled, and these are the 3 that I have purchased. Some people purchased all these the first day. I'm an extremely light spender. I do spend a little money on the game as I spend money on what I like to enjoy. But do I recommend you guys spend? Only if you know what you're doing. And if you're going to do anything, Blessing of the Welkin Moon is the best thing you should do. The next thing after that would be the Battle Pass. You don't have to spend money on the Battle Pass. It is a free top level to the Battle Pass as well, but the most of the rewards are on the bottom, and that's $10. So if you think about it, you'll be spending $15 a month if you get the Welkin Moon and the Battle Pass every month. But aside from that, I wouldn't spend on anything. I would not do any type of refreshes with your Primo Gems until you're at least AR 45, and do them very, very constrainedly. Only the 50 if you really want to. Other than that, I'm not doing it. Alright, so I do want this to be as concise as possible, but I do need you guys to understand when you leave here what type of artifacts you're looking for, so you don't throw away good artifacts, so you can build your character the proper way. I'm going to really quickly go over all the artifacts on my characters real quick. Now you'll notice attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage. Just focus on those things. There's one other thing too, but which each character will be different. With Jean, it's physical bonus damage, which is right here. With all other characters, you're going to be looking at attack percentage, crit rate. For her, it's pyro bonus damage, okay? So attack percentage over 100%, crit rate 60%, crit damage 166. These are in-game builds, okay? That's about 145% attack, 35% crit rate, 143 crit damage, and he has 90 hydro bonus damage. Are you noticing a current theme? Over 100% attack, about 40 to 30% plus crit rate, and about over 150 crit damage. That is in-game build. That's going to get you the most out of your returns, okay? So taking a look, Zhongli, he has his base attack so damn low, but 51% crit rate and 150 crit damage. Are you noticing a common theme? Look at my Zhao, 100% crit rate and 168 crit damage, okay? Like, this is a build. Do you hear me? 61%. These are in-game builds. Micah Ching, talk to him. 44 and 216. Over 100% attack. Once again, electro bonus damage. These are what you want to build. And every single character is built the same way, okay? On your circlet, your headpiece, the only things you want are crit rate and crit damage. Whether it's inside your bonus set, whether it's inside your set or not. Crit rate, crit damage, you can't pass on those. If you got attack percentage, it's okay, but it's not God tier. Because if you have over 200% attack, you have diminishing returns. So it's way better to be about at 150% attack and then high crit rate, high crit damage, okay? The cup, the goblet, always electro bonus damage, hydra bonus damage, animal bonus damage, geo bonus damage, cryo bonus damage, physical bonus damage, pyro bonus damage. If this is attack percentage, if it's anything aside a type of corresponding bonus damage, it's a throwaway. It's not good. It's not good for in-game builds. Right here, gotta be attack percentage. In some cases, for like supports, you might want energy recharge, maybe elemental mastery for someone like Sucrose. But aside from that, attack percentage. In this, you want this to be inside your set bonus. Your headpiece and your goblet are the only two pieces that having the corresponding bonus damage or crit rate or crit damage is more important than most set bonuses, okay? So even if you have offset these 1 and 2, as long as they're God roll or as long as they're matching the corresponding damage, and then you have, you know, all of your stuff here. So so if you want crit rate or crit damage, you want crit rate or crit damage in here, attack percentage, elemental mastery. Here, you want your bonus damage, you want crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, energy recharge, elemental mastery. Right here, gotta be attack percentage, you gotta have crit damage, you gotta have crit rate, one of the two, gotta have at least attack percentage and high crit damage or high crit rate. Both are obviously better. Energy recharge, then elemental mastery in that order. Some characters scale with like HP or defense. So on particular niche characters, this might be better than others. But your feather is always going to be attack percentage. So getting this to level 16 or 20 is always going to get you a massive boost. And it's always easier to get the corresponding substats with these ones because you're not ever worrying about a main stat. So crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, energy recharge, elemental mastery, sometimes HP percentage, sometimes defense percentage, depending on the character or the build. And same with the flower, it's always going to be HP. So characters that scale off HP like Bennett or Barbara, you know, they'll benefit from having a good flower with some good crit damage and, you know, crit rate, attack percentage. It's got to be, all right? Look at, for instance, look at my cleat. Look at this. 30% crit damage. Holy That's geez. Incredible. 9 crit rate, attack percentage, energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, pyro bonus damage, crit damage, crit damage. You see what I'm saying? Every character is built the same. I'll show you Zhao since he's like the biggest flex. Crit damage, 3 crit rate rolls, energy recharge, animal bonus damage, crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, stupid crit rate. And with the feather, crit damage, energy recharge, attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. Like, are you seeing the theme? This is the theme. These are in-game builds. These are in-game artifacts, okay? So this is it. I just wanted to make sure you guys left the video knowing exactly what artifacts to look for on what builds. Same thing, crit damage, geo bonus damage, crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, defense, and crit rate, crit damage, both. Crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, energy recharge, crit rate, attack percentage, any scales with HP. So that just to give you guys an idea of what to look for. And yeah, so I just want to make sure you guys walked out the video knowing that. Make sure you do your daily commissions every single day, as that is your main source for adventure rank and primo gems for free. Keep playing the game. We're going to get new events, new ways to play the game, new characters, and I promise you guys I'll have more in-depth guides if you want character builds, guides, live streams. Make sure you support me and follow me. Twitch.tv/DPower24. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. If you need any more information, make sure you join my Discord if you want a community to join and hang out. Till next time, Private Nation, I do love y'all. I'm out.
Myself, I'll make a way. All them people done doubted me.